Hey guys, this is Trenton Allen here. I wanted to do a tutorial on processing cinema DNGs in Davinci Resolve Lite. It's a free download from Blackmagic Design. You can go to blackmagic.com, I believe, or Blackmagic Productions. I forget what the exact email address or web address is. But anyway, you can download it for free. And I've been using it lately with this whole Magic Lantern RAW craze. I just downloaded it for a 5D Mark II, the RAW hack for Magic Lantern. And when processing the Cinema DNGs, I used to do it in what I have on my computer, which is Aperture. I don't have Photoshop or any Adobe products, but I have Aperture. And I downloaded it that way and, graded the DNG files there and exported them as TIFFs and 16-bit TIFFs and then into QuickTime 7, and it just gave me this huge workflow and tons of file space, and I noticed that there was a much cleaner and easier workflow using Davinci Resolve, just because it reads the actual DNG folders themselves as movie files, and you can edit them and then just render them out. Which saves a lot of space. But anyway, what I noticed and what a lot of people have complaints on is the way DaVinci processes these files, these Cinema DNG files, through Magic Lantern. I don't know if it does this for all DNG files or just the Magic Lantern ones, but if you notice, there's a lot of hot pink artifacting on her hat. So anytime there's a detailed or a sharp edge, for some reason, DaVinci renders it as this pink artifacty. That's just not, it's not bueno. No bueno at all. So if you notice, if I go through the different frames, you'll see all these little pink artifacts coming. Hopefully that's visible. But anytime there's, like I said, some detailed areas. So anyway, through scrounging around the internets, I couldn't really find anything addressing this specifically, but I did find some stuff talking about chroma blurring, and some people had mentioned that in the Magic Lantern forums, but I didn't know exactly how to do this. Well, I finally figured it out, so I figured I'd make a tutorial on this. Anyway, let's get down to business. Basically, you have your clip selected in Resolve. If you come over to the clip settings, you'll say it'll usually be set here to a default on project. What you want to do is set it to clip, so that we can adjust our white balance. I've already white balanced this shot. You can set it to BMD film if you want a log image to start with and then add a LUT. What I'm going to do is go ahead and just do Rec 709, so that way I can already see the pink stuff. So here's what you got to do. I just figured this out myself. I'm brand new to color correction. I really don't know what I'm doing, but as I'm figuring stuff out, I figured I might as well give other guys like me some advice on how to do some stuff. So what you do is you select your first node here, and then you want to go to node. You can do key commands for this, but I'm going to show you how to do this. Node, and you want to go to add a layer node. What it's going to do is it's going to show a layer mixer, separating these two files. And what you do for the first one is you click over here on primaries, and you want to adjust your saturation to 0. So this is going to be our chrominance, I believe. Chrominance, we want to separate two channels from chrominance and luminance. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Like I said, I really don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, so this one, we want to set this as our luminance one. And we want to go to gain here, take the gain all the way down. So we can go all the way down with it. We can even go up a little higher just to make sure that it catches those pink artifacts. Maybe around 0.1 or so. 0.1 or so. So it'll bring all of that really heavy colors. Sometimes the Rec 709 color space kind of decodes it as really, really bright saturated colors, and that's not very ideal. So anyway, from there you go to your layer mixture, double click that, and you're on the composite mode, you're going to choose add. And your clip should look as it did before. So basically you're just separating, before you do anything, you're separating chrominance and luminance. So here in your luminance, you want to, or chrominance. I don't know the name. Anyway, you want to go to this one, the node 3. You want to add a serial node. That basically just hits Alt S or Option S on my Mac. Anyway, double click on that one, and then you want to go into the Sharpen tab right here. So you've got your curves and your qualifiers and all that stuff. But go into your Sharpen one on your Blur tab, and on Sharpen, you want to pop up the radius here and watch that pink go away. And it is pretty far gone. Let me double check my frames here. That's looking pretty good. Still see a little bit of it. I can add a little bit more. Don't be afraid to add a pretty healthy dose. You can kind of see the difference if I turn it all the way up versus all the way down. All the way down is going to show all that pink artifacty nastiness. So we'll turn that all the way up. Watch all that pink disappear. So yeah, that's basically how you got it. And so then from here, you'll add a serial node and you'll begin your grade from here. So anyway, that's basically just blurring out all of the pink artifacts. And you can also do that if you have any really bright colors. It's also a good idea to do just on your raw files, just to kind of make sure that any bright colors are perfectly blurred between lines and your details. But anyway, I usually like to, from here, you can sharpen, you can do your general color grading. This is basically just to get rid of those pink artifacts. But anyway, I've been rambling long enough. Hopefully that helps. Let me know if that helps. Thanks, guys.